Hi, I'm here to give you a gift tonight, and it is the gift of forgiveness. This is something that I have truly struggled with all my life. I didn't understand how someone who had hurt me, in my mind, intentionally, um, either lied to me or, just been unkind or done something that was against or out of the ordinary for my values or went against my values. I couldn't understand this idea of just turning the other cheek and being okay with it. And, I was listening to a podcast one night and I realized that the lady that was doing the interview was a forgiveness coach. And that's when it dawned on me that I'm not the only one struggling with this. This is something that's quite normal for people to really have a lot of difficulty. When somebody had hurt me, I would have all these stories in my head. If it was something small, I would make it big. If it was something big, I would make it even bigger. And my brain tell, would convince me that I had every right to be angry and every right to be resentful. If you can relate to this, then show me some love in the chat and let me know that I was not alone. So I just want to give you context that this is something that's really hard. And, the lessons that I've learned have really, truly been quite life changing. So, the one thing that I want to share with you is that forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. If you hold on to anger and resentment and all those emotions that come with not being able to forgive, it is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. They move on with their life. They quite possibly don't even realize that they have affected you in such a profound way. And so by them moving on, you are the one that is sitting with these emotions trapped inside you that are totally toxic to your system. So, in forgiving someone, it is not, that's the second most important thing, is that it is not condoning what they did. And I think that's where I missed the idea of forgiveness before. I thought by turning the other cheek and by saying, I forgive you, meant that it's okay, I'm okay with what you did to me. And that's not the case. Forgiveness is not saying it's okay. It is saying, I am going to release it and I'm going to move on. And I'm not going to hold on to those emotions and those feelings and that resentment and that toxicity in my body and in my mind, because I would have conversations over and over and over again. This is what I could say to them, this is what I should say to them, and in the meantime they've moved on. So forgiveness is also your pathway to non-judgment. I look at, there's two things that I consider. Number one, I can tell myself it was intentional. But I think a lot of the time people don't necessarily realize the impact that their words or their actions or their behavior has on other people. And in my sort of thing, life challenge, or what I strive towards, is non-judgment. And I sort of say, well, they're doing the best that they can with what they have. And at that time, and it fills me then with gratitude that I am able to be in the position where I can rise above that, and not in a way that I'm better than them, but in a way that I am able to release those negative emotions. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if people go through life hurting other people, being unkind to other people, I think they're carrying a lot of emotional challenges, a lot of anger and resentment themselves that is being brought out on you. And I feel empathy for those people that have not had the awakening, if I can say that, to grow through their life challenges. So, yeah, I think the most important message that I would like to get across, and the gift of forgiveness and forgiving, is to just know you're doing it for you. You're doing it to release it from your body, and you are not condoning their actions. It doesn't mean you don't need to walk away. It doesn't mean you don't need to still let them know what they've done or move away from the situation. But I encourage you to find it in yourself to forgive and release that resentment and that anger that you're carrying with you. It's the best gift that you can give yourself this Christmas. I'm Gillian. I'm sharing my journey from surviving to thriving so that I can plant seeds of possibility for others. I'm very grateful for your time tonight, and I hope you're feeling festive. Take care.